Hey everyone, Nick here again, back to talk about the American Idol Top 5 that just performed last night. Uh, the theme was, first it was 60s music, and then it was British pop, which actually had a tendency to overlap with each other. By the way, the theme, the songs that I spoiled the other day, they were completely wrong. Not even one was right. Which is sort of a good thing, I guess, since, there weren't any Adele songs performed last night, so, yeah, sort of a win-win, I guess, for me anyway, just because I'm tired of hearing her songs on Idol. But, anyway, overall, this is probably my favorite night of the season so far, because there was really only one performance that I didn't like. Only one. That's something. I'm sure you can probably guess who it is. So, let's get right to it. My ranking, worst to first. Worst was Holly's first performance. It was, her second performance, excuse me. It was Bleeding Love from Leona Lewis. That song is, the way Leona sang that song, she sang it big. She sang it really big. Holly didn't even sing it medium. Holly's voice was not big enough for that song. That song was sung so big that Leona Lewis actually sang herself out of a career with it. But, that's a great song, and I think Holly ruined it. I think Holly did a really bad job with it. Which is weird, because, shockingly, I liked her first performance, which I'll get to eventually. Number 9, Skylar's... Okay, number 9 and number 8 are both Skylar, but I don't remember which order I had them ranked in. That's sort of the problem with Skylar. She tries, but she just doesn't leave much of an impact on me, usually. Like last night, I couldn't really tell her two performances apart. But yeah, both of her performances are number 9 and number 8 on my ranking. I'll just get that out there. Both of them were pretty good, but obviously not really anything too special. But I don't know. I am a little worried about her. I think she might be in the bottom 2 this week. I mean, assuming they do a bottom 2. Like, at this point in the competition, they usually start doing just a bottom 2. Or, I don't know what they're going to do. They keep changing it around on me. It's hard to follow. So, yeah. Number 7, Holly's first performance. Now, I know I said I liked it. I did. I know it's not ranked very high, but I did like this one, believe it or not. It was her best performance in a while. It was actually fun to watch. For once. It was... I don't remember the song. All I remember was it was good. And I really liked it. I thought it was her best performance in a long time. And I was wondering if it was just a fluke or if she was actually starting to turn a corner for me. It was a fluke. Number 6. Philip Phillips, his second performance, time of the season. The judges praise it for the fact they actually stuck with the melody for once, which he doesn't normally do. I don't think that's really a problem. He does his own thing, and I love him for it. This time he did, and he did an alright job with it. And everyone hates it on the internet. Just, I don't know. They don't want another white guy with a guitar to win. But, I do, since it's Philip. But, it wasn't his best. In fact, I actually might probably even call it his worst to date. But it was not bad at all. I liked it. Of course, like I said, I've said it 100 times before. He's my main reason for still watching. So, I didn't vote against him this week. I don't think I really could. Just because I love him so much. Number 5. Jessica's first performance. She sang Proud Mary. I loved her stage presence. I thought she was really, proving herself to be a little star on stage. And a lot of people, again, are complaining that it was more of an imitation of Tina Turner. So what? I don't care how you do it, as long as you actually have fun on stage. And Jessica was definitely doing that. This was one of my favorite performances of hers as well in a long time. I mean, she's always been good to me. She's never had a bad performance, in my opinion, but this was probably one of my favorites. And I was actually a little annoyed that the end of round one, when the judges were naming their 3 favorites, they didn't name Jessica. I mean, Randy didn't like her, but Steven and Jennifer did. But I don't know. I'm just a little annoyed, I guess. I know it's my opinion is different from theirs. It seems like my opinion is different from theirs every week, and I'm kind of tired of it. Anyway, number 4, Joshua, his first performance. I hated his jacket. The stupid stripes, I wanted to punch him for it. And it wasn't as bad as Jacob Lusk's blue plaid tuxedo from last season, from around this time, which made me vote against him for that very reason, and the fact that it wasn't very good. But Joshua had a good enough performance that I was able to overlook it. I thought it was really good, but it really paled in comparison to his second performance, which I will get to. Number 3, Philip Phillips, his first performance. It was, I don't remember what it was. The Letter from the Box Tops. It's a song that's been done 100 times on Idol before. It was Chris Daughtry's audition song. I think Lita Wise sang it also. But yeah, Philip did a pretty good job with it. He did his own thing, and that's what works for him, I think. Doing his own thing, that's his thing. Doing his own thing is his thing. Not doing someone else's thing. I know what I said was completely redundant of itself, but yeah, that's what I think about Philip. He does his own thing, and he's better at doing his own thing than doing something else. Number 2, Jessica, her second performance. She sang "You Are So Beautiful" from Joe Cocker. I thought it was a little weird that it was a girl singing this song, but you know, she made it really different. It was interesting. I liked it a lot. I thought this was her second best performance ever on Idol after "I Will Always Love You" from Stevie Wonder / Whitney Houston night. But yeah, I'm glad the judges at least came around to her in the second round. They admitted that, yeah, we didn't call you one of the best of round 1, but they said that she was the best, at least so far in that round. Number 1 best of the night. There's really no question about this one to me. Joshua's second performance. It was "To Love Somebody" from the Bee Gees. And when it first was starting, I'm like, wow, this is really good. And then it just kept getting better and better and better and better and better. And by the end, it was my pick for Joshua's best performance ever. Amazingly, the judges didn't give him a standing ovation for his first performance. But with this one, I was like, you had better stand up now. Because all his standing ovations have been getting a little ridiculous, but his second performance, he earned it. He definitely earned it. So yeah, that's what I thought of the night. My prediction for the results. A lot of people seem to be thinking Philip. I don't. I still think he's going to win. But, I mean, a lot of people are really adamant that he's going home. No. I'm thinking that, assuming it's the bottom 2, like it usually is at this point, I'm saying it'll be Holly and Skylar. As much as I want Holly to go home, I'm thinking it's going to be Skylar. But who knows, maybe Philip will be in the bottom 2. If he is, that'd make it an even playing field, since he's the only one who hasn't ever been in danger before. So, yeah, that. But I hope he doesn't go home. He is the most interesting thing about the show now. And I want him to win. I really do. So that's what I thought. Thanks for watching. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow with my thoughts on the results. See ya.